Clinical examination of the central nervous system. Let's look at sensation. The testing for sensation is very subjective and tiring for both the examiner and the patient. And in practice, we depend on the information from the history rather than formal testing. So the aim of sensory examination is to establish the distribution of any sensory loss in such a way that conclusions can be drawn about the anatomical site of the lesion producing the loss. Where the lesion affects the peripheral nerves, the sensory loss is usually of an associated type. That is, all the modalities tend to be affected in the relevant territory. The pain sense, position sense, light, touch, and temperature will therefore be affected, where, for example, damage to the brachial plexus leads to sensory loss in the hand. But where the lesion affects central nervous system, the sensory loss is characteristically disassociated. That is, one sensory pathway in the central nervous system will be more affected than the other by virtue of their anatomical separation. The Brown-Sequard syndrome perhaps best exemplifies this dissociation, where trisection of the spinal cord gives rise to loss of pain. So here, hemitransection of the spinal cord gives rise to loss of pain and temperature on one side of the body below the level of the lesion, and loss of position and vibration sense on the other side. So start the sensory examination with the lower limbs, working upwards over the trunk and upper limbs to the neck. This way, the highest level of sensory disturbance can most easily be established. The lesion cannot be below this level, so examine first for loss or impairment of light, touch, position, and vibration, and then for pain and temperature, so that any dissociation of sensory loss can be immediately identified.